The city of St. George is moving quickly, signing contracts to get services up and running.
In the last hour, the council actually signed off on a plan to bring in an outside agency to help local law enforcement. Riley Kramer joins us with those details.
St. George will be the first mid-sized city to try this. On-scene services will handle traffic calls that don't need law enforcement there. In just a couple of months, folks who live in St. George will start seeing these cars. They look like police or EMS cars, but they're actually something similar to hired security. Their job will be to help with minor traffic issues.
Within St. George, believe it or not, we have roughly about 5,000 vehicle accidents a year. When you do the math on that, an average vehicle accident takes 2.5 hours to process. You're looking at 12,000 manpower hours that are utilized just in the city of St. George. It's called On-Scene Services. Mayor of St. George, Dustin Yates, says it's a force multiplier. The cost breaks down to about $16 a year for each resident of St. George. For so many manpower hours that we're able to take off their books, doing traffic management and code enforcement and parking citations and things like that. That's more man hours that goes back into the field. So really, this is legitimately like us hiring police officers. We're just putting the manpower hours back into the pool, essentially. The company isn't new and actually operates in New Orleans. Mayor Yates says state police and the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office are 100% on board. Whoever they hire has to have 5 years minimum of a law enforcement background, but Yates says they're not here to replace law enforcement. This team doesn't make arrests. They're unarmed. We're asking them to be a positive presence in the city of St. George, to manage some things for us on a local level and take that burden off of our law enforcement partners. Yates says they'll have 6 cars patrolling each day with about 3 different shifts. Once OSS is up and running, Yates says hopefully in the next 60 days, WAFB will be doing a ride-along to get a closer look at the work they do. Guys?
Riley, thank you.